I'm Paul Tuss, and I serve as Executive Director of Paw Development Corporation, and we are a 5-county, 2-reservation economic development district here on the High Line. We work exclusively in rural Montana, and because of the various services that we provide to the communities that we serve, the impact that we have is pretty monumental, from small business lending and small business counseling to community planning, to assisting local governments with their infrastructure needs, to value-added agriculture, to cleaning up blighted places that have been contaminated. We do it all, and we do it under one roof here at Paw Development.
I got involved with Paw, and it just kind of rolled from there. You know, it was a lot of work getting the grant done, but we got it done. So, if I never had Paw along my side through this whole setup, it would have definitely been a lot harder. Havre wouldn't have what it has right now with this. Definitely, you wouldn't have the fresh lettuce that you have. So they not only help me, but they help the community as well by doing what they assisted us with.
Wastewater Systems Improvement Project. We were in violation of Montana Department of Environmental Quality regulations. And we were forced to do an upgrade, a $5.2 million upgrade, which for a community this size is a pretty huge task. But with Paw's help, we reached about 50% of the total project cost was grant money. They have the connections, they know how the process works. They have a very good reputation, which gives us a leg up going in. We are now in compliance, and we didn't break the bank.
Well, the building's been there ever since I can remember as a kid. It's been closed for a number of years now, and the county cooperated with Paw Development on getting the Brownsfield cleanup done on it so that they can get rid of the contaminant in the soil. It'll definitely be an improvement. It'll be good to get it down and cleaned up.
I've been part of the agriculture industry my whole life, born and raised on a ranch, still own a small ranch, bought the slaughter operation, and we've been diversifying ever since, trying to get to actually meet the demand, which is getting to be huge, especially in north central Montana. Conventional financing for an operation of this nature is almost impossible to get. Paw Development assisted in acquiring that through funding they have, and also through grants. This wouldn't exist and this wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in the position we are now if it wasn't for Paw.
Nostalgia. The people love the nostalgia of the place, burgers and fries, and we play 50s and 60s music in here. When people come in here, you know, it brings them back to that time. Without Paw, you know, this wouldn't have happened, and, you know, we wouldn't have been able to open.
Paw Development has been a big deal for the city of Fort Benton. It's just not a big deal for the city of Fort Benton, it's a big deal for Choteau County as well. All the communities, Big Sandy, Highwood, Geraldine, Loma, the smaller ones, have all benefited from Paw Development.
And that's the impact that this plant has, is on not just the city of Malta, but the entire High Line from basically Shelby to the North Dakota border and the Missouri River. So this whole entire High Line of Montana, about a third of the state, is what this plant services and what this is really about.
It's gratifying to go down main streets throughout northern Montana and realize that the impact that we've had in looking at the businesses that wouldn't be there otherwise, in looking at the infrastructure that we've helped to finance, in looking at buildings that have been decontaminated through the work through our Brownfields program. And so I think that the work that we have done has been impactful and meaningful and has really helped to advance economic recovery and development here in northern Montana.